Hello and welcome to my channel Attila Tarot. In this video we're gonna look at the future of Reza Pahlavi, and you might be wondering, who the hell is Reza Pahlavi? Well, Reza Pahlavi is the eldest son of Mohammad Reza, the Shah of Iran. He was the last Shah of Iran who was overthrown in 1979 during the revolution. And right now he is Reza is the exiled crown prince of Iran. He was born in the 60s, and he's practically advocating for a secular and democratic Iran. He lives in exile in the US, and he can be kind of viewed as a symbolic figure in terms of unity and change. And he's definitely supporting, based on my knowledge, a non-violent civil disobedience against the Islamic Republic of Iran. So what we're going to look at here is what can he expect in terms of what will be his future, whether he's going to have any kind of influence for Iran as well. So as you can see, I shuffle the cards as usual. I let them to fall out. So this might take a few minutes. If you want to skip to the reading, you can do it in the description, and I hope I'll see you there. And if you're still with me, well, definitely welcome to the channel. I hope you are excited about this reading. I know some of you might not know him, but while I'm shuffling the cards, I want to encourage you to check out my other videos. I have quite a few readings in the political era, political topic, also about Iran. I have about the current Ayatollah as well. So there's definitely a lot for you to discover here. But also I want to encourage you to check out my regular updates that I have for your zodiac sign that can definitely help you in terms of your day-to-day. I have monthly readings for every sign, both in a money career perspective, but also a separate one for all of you who are interested in love, or just how you want to manage the energies that are coming towards you. And I have also daily readings for those tarot enthusiasts that want to know what are the energies for the day that you can kind of handle. So all right, we have only one card left from this deck. Okay. And we are practically ready to go. I just need to sit down because it's quite an uncomfortable position to shuffle these cards. All right, so let's get started with the future of Reza Pahlavi. So the bottom of the deck, what we have here is the Ace of Cups. Ace of Cups brings some kind of a new beginning, a new chapter in our life. Something that's really happy, something where we are so happy that we don't know whether you should cry or laugh from the joy. Now this can be something like a wish or dream, something that makes him super happy. It can be connected to peace as well, because you can kind of see that dove there that brings peace. So maybe he might have some role in terms of making peace, in terms of creating the peace in Iran, because we have something now, but I don't think anybody's expecting that it's gonna last long. So I think there's something here around peace, underlying efforts in terms of peace, or making peace with something, and some kind of a new beginning that I think will be making him super happy. All right, so let's see what is in the center of his reading. We do have here the Ten of Cups. Ten of Cups is that beautiful fairy tale ending where pretty much everybody is getting whatever they deserve after the storm, after the challenges, the difficulties. We are getting this perfect place in our life where everything is harmonious. the rainbows are out, etc., etc. So while I was saying all of this, what came to me, the storm, I'm kind of seeing the revolution of 1979, where obviously he was like almost like 19 years old, and he had to flee the country. And I think after that revolution, after the difficulties, I think he's gonna come to a very, very happy place in his life, where he's gonna be enjoying things. There's gonna be peace. There's gonna be lots of celebration and happiness. So I think that he's gonna be coming to a very positive end as well. So I think all I'm getting is that it's gonna end well for him, this story, like, because that fairy tale ending kind of gave me that impression that, yeah, he kind of went through the difficulties, the challenges, but there's kind of like a really good ending for him at the end of the road. Now let's see the surrounding energies. So the first card is the Four of Cups, which is kind of like the boredom, apathy, and kind of feeling disconnected, or feeling when you kind of don't have a lot of energy in you. So this can be just the fact that, he had to go through a lot of challenges, a lot of difficulties with that Three of Cups, and all of those are still lingering. And maybe, I don't know, if you know more of his story. I don't know if he had any kind of attempts in the past to kind of get back to the throne and back to, or overthrown the regime. But this might kind of indicate all of those tries, that whatever he had, and maybe there's a new opportunity that's presenting himself right now for him, and I'm not sure that he is kind of excited about it, or I don't know if he's taking it seriously because of previous disappointments, whatever he had. But I think with the Ten of Cups, there's a really good chance for something. Now we also have here the Five of Pentacles. So Five of Pentacles is a card of isolation, the card of leaving, feeling left out in the cold, the lack mentality. I'm kind of getting immediately just the fact that he is in exile, right? So that's pretty much can be, this card can indicate that, he has to live in exile, pretty much disconnected from the country where he's from, and maybe, he doesn't have a lot of self-confidence as well, that he will be able to achieve his dream, because all of these royalties, usually they deep down they want to get back to the throne. I might be wrong, but that's what I'm kind of getting. I'm kind of getting here more the fact that I don't know if he has enough financials to kind of initiate something, because this is kind of like a lack of funds as well in terms of the Five of Pentacles. But I'm getting more of the exile. I think more the exile, because you're kind of disconnected. You are left out from whatever's kind of happening. But he has here the Star here, which is a wish fulfillment card, a dream come true, especially when you kind of look at it with the Ten of Cups. This is like the card of healing, positivity, hope. So there's hope for him, I think, right now. He's getting hopeful, he's getting closer to that wish gonna be fulfilled. Like this Star is really great, because after the Tower comes the Star. And in his life, that Tower is definitely the revolution that happened, that pretty much like that chaos that turned his world upside down. And after that comes the Star, the wish fulfillment, the healing, the positivity, and the hope that's coming back. So I think he's definitely getting hopeful, and I think he has quite every reason to do so based on these. The next card in his reading is the Three of Wands. The Three of Wands is a card of early successes, when you made your plan and you see that your plan is working. So practically this can indicate that maybe he's been working on some kind of a plan to get back, to kind of have that fairy tale ending for him. And I think he's going to be able to see, like he's looking out in the future, and he's able to see that plan's going to be working. I think he's going to see early signs. But also this can be connected to, like, being far away on the other side of the sea. Right, he's kind of looking back because he wants to kind of get back, and he is living in exile, mostly in the US. So that can be definitely that sign, that symbolism of it. But also, this is a card of early successes. So I think he's going to see some early successes after some initial tries that didn't make him very, very excited. Now we also have here the Eight of Swords. So Eight of Swords can be a prison. So I don't know if he's ever been imprisoned, or I don't know if he's going to be imprisoned in the future, if he ever returns. But this can be a symbol of prison from that perspective. And what's kind of really interesting, because I don't know if you know, but I painted all of these cards that I'm using here. And in this deck, in this card, what you see here is a prison of Kufstein, which was kind of a symbol in Hungary during the Habsburg rule for all of those people that were actually all of those people that were against the regime. And all the political figures that were against the Habsburg regime were put into this prison. So interestingly, that's the first thing that came into my mind, that might be some imprisonment or just the exile as well. It can be that he is separated as well. So there might be some kind of connection from that perspective. Or right now he just doesn't see the way out of the situation. He doesn't see yet how he's going to be able to put into that plan into motion, because he's simply overanalyzing. He's overanalyzing, and he needs to kind of a little bit calm down, because I think the universe is working here on behalf of him to kind of make his wish come true. But let's see what's gonna be the final outcome for him. But before that, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, because that's an indication that you enjoyed this reading. And I also want to encourage you to like, share, and subscribe, and put in a comment what you think about him. Where are you watching from? Do you think if it was a good idea for Iran to return to the Shah system, or like the royals to return to Iran as well? So let me know generally, what do you think about it, especially if you are from Iran. I don't know if these videos will be able to visible there, but there's many Canadians who are from Iran as well. But anyway, let's continue. So the next card in his reading is the Five of Wands. So Five of Wands is a card of competition, conflict, battles, and from that perspective, there might be here some conflict that he has to go through. It might be something that he has to kind of endure, or go through a training or learning period as well. But it's not a serious conflict. So I think whatever this conflict is going to be, it's not going to be like super serious. And also, after the difficulties, I think he's going to be able to kind of get through. The next card is the Knight of Cups. So this is kind of like the knight in shining armor when something is offered to us. Now this is a very dreamy one, so maybe this can be just simply connecting that this is his wish, this is his dream, to kind of return to his country and to kind of take that role back of leading the country. And we also have here the Queen of Pentacles. So again, Queen of Pentacles, it's a very strong energy of leadership, very conservative one as well, and it definitely can be connected to, obviously there is a queen of royalty, so I don't know if there's a strong female figure, but generally what we need to know about the Queen of Pentacles, that she is somebody who lives in luxury, somebody who is know how to make money as well, and financially very stable. So I think there's definitely some good leadership chances, or maybe a strong female figure is gonna be helping him. But let's see, what do we have from this deck. So we have here the Independent. Go your own way, unique path, self-starter, own business, freelance, boss. So I think what's really important here with the Independent, I think he definitely wants to have Iran to be independent and have more of a freedom and I think he's kind of happy to have his own path and kind of go on his own way. We do have here the dimensions, exploring different worlds, many jobs, skills, spirit work, travel, worldly, wealth. So I think wealth probably is not the problem, because, we talked here about that Five of Pentacles, but I think with that Queen of Pentacles kind of confirms that probably finances are not the problem, and especially with this dimensions, I think it's more the exile that I can see, or maybe some lack of self-confidence. But again, it can indicate that, just he's in a different world right now, and he will have to kind of gap that and kind of go over. But we also, this reading kind of reading is ending with the pyramid. Powerful people, boss, CEO, owner, manager, influence, moving up, scheme. So this is a great indication that I think he's going to be able to achieve something of moving up the ladder, getting into a leadership position as well. Like obviously not a boss or CEO, it's more the leadership and the going up on the ladder, what's really important here. So based on that, I would say I think he has a pretty good chance of getting back into a leadership position in Iran. It's not going to be an easy path, because there's going to be some battles, some conflict that's going to lead to it, even a potential imprisonment. But I think with that star, that 10 of Cups, and that Ace of Cups energies, I think, and when you look at that pyramid, I think it's something that might be worth for him to pursue, because he's going to be able to see some successes. But again, it's not going to be an easy path, but I think success is at the end of the road. So that's all I have for you. I hope you enjoyed this reading, and I'll be able to welcome you again.